blockchain games on SUI. So we're going to take a look at a couple blockchain games you can play right now and maybe some pretty soon. What are they, how they work, what you can expect, and by no means is it a comprehensive list. There are a lot of games that are actually being built right now on SUI, but we're just going to feature a couple today, and this video is in collaboration with the SUI Foundation. They reached out to me to help share and show you guys what is available. So with that, let's get started. PanzerDogs, with over 1 million downloads in the Google Play Store. PanzerDogs is an exciting online PvP tank brawler for mobile. Play solo or in a team across a variety of game modes. Select your favorite dog avatar and tank to start the battle. Use tank parts to customize and build your own tanks. Each tank consists of the following parts: chassis, turret, and body. Use tank parts to start crafting new parts and level up. Now, PanzerDogs does make NFTs optional, and there is a market for that, and that's why it's one of the features. Truly own avatars that impacts gameplay and a wide variety of stats. Collect tank parts and start crafting. Earn tradable items and trade them on the marketplace. Exciting game modes. Invite friends to your team. Play and earn. So if you look at Tradeport, this NFT marketplace on SUI, you can see there are a lot of different NFTs available. And each one is a PanzerDog that you can use in the game. I actually do play PanzerDogs and enjoy the gameplay. It is very intuitive and easy to pick up. But the only drawback are the advertisements. And then it is a grind to level up your tanks and get items. But if you are just a casual gamer that just wants to play something for a few minutes, this could be for you. This is Onbuff. They are an innovation platform that monetizes intellectual properties. That's existing stuff like King of Fighters, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, anything, that is an intellectual property. Those were just examples. But Onbuff has actually partnered with SNK. Now, SNK is known for games like Metal Slug, Samurai Showdown, King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, and more. Onbuff is bringing on these intellectual properties into the blockchain world, and they're doing that with SUI. At the moment, there isn't anything playable, but it is something to watch. Then we have Pocket Space. Now, Pocket Space is the first idle arcade free-to-play game on Solana and SUI network. It has multiplayer, NFTs, and addictive gameplay. Right now, the game is still in beta, so it's not fully available, but it is another game to watch. Maybe you've wondered, who is the team behind the Anthony Hopkins NFTs? And maybe you also are wondering, who's Anthony Hopkins? And if you are wondering that, then you must be young, because he is an older actor and likely doesn't use NFTs, but he has an NFT collection, and that was done by Orange Comet. By the way, Anthony Hopkins is 86 years old, so if he does know NFTs and uses them, that's very impressive. Orange Comet is known for building immersive Web3 games. So Orange Comet has teamed up with Miston Labs, the team behind SUI, and they're building a Walking Dead game. So not much is known at this point, but look out for some news coming up. I can't keep saying the same thing, but yeah, there's something coming with this. Run Legends, make fitness fun. They have over 100,000 downloads in the Google Play Store, and it's also available for iOS. Now, this is an interactive fitness game that requires you to move outside over a certain distance. And the game works by tracking your speed based on your GPS location. So that's why you have to be moving a certain distance outside, and you just can't be on a treadmill. That's not going to count. The actual gameplay experience is pretty nice. I tried it outside. It works well. It incentivizes you to move faster because that's what you need to do to beat your opponents. And if you win, you are rewarded for it, which kind of gets you in this game loop of building better habits by moving outside frequently while playing the game. Now, the blockchain experience is pretty seamless, and they don't really mention that anywhere, not in the FAQs. So I was wondering, how does Run Legends by Talofa Games actually use blockchain technology? And I had to do some digging. Run Legends uses gamification to get you fit, and this is an article by the SUI Foundation. It's an interview with Jenny Xu, founder of Talofa Games. Here's her photo. And in the interview, they ask, how do you incorporate blockchain features into Run Legends? Our game is Web2 focused in the sense that somebody playing doesn't realize that it has anything to do with blockchain, which is great. It's optional for players to understand that part of it, but if they care about it, they get free items in the game that can be exported and traded with others. Items in our games are characters you play. So if you're into long distance running, maybe a certain character is best for you, but if you're not into that, you can give it to someone else. For now, they're using pretty basic things. They use sponsored transactions through Shinami, so players don't have to pay any gas while playing. And in the future, it looks like they want to use dynamic attributes for their level up system. So if you want to get started with Run Legends, a link will be in the description. Yeah, I was just watching it. Brawl Stars. You might be familiar with this type of game. It is not on SUI, but I'm going to get there. It is a MOBA style game that's multiplayer online battle arena, and so is Pokemon Unite. Now, Space Mavericks is doing something very similar, but with space, and it is going to be available for Android, iOS, Windows, and Mac. The game is not available as of the making of this video. It will be available soon, and from this video preview, you can kind of see what the gameplay experience is going to be like. So in the details here, coming soon, still under development, Space Mavericks is a multiplayer artillery action game that is recreating the classic artillery style of aiming and shooting by adjusting the angle and power. However, the game is adding a few unique features to the genre. Unlike most artillery games, Space Mavericks is played in real time. The game is set in space, and the shots are affected by planets' gravity forces as they travel to reach the target. Projectiles cause damage and can destroy planets and stars. A variety of commanders and spaceships that have different kinds of attributes, shots, and special moves. A diversity of multiplayer modes prepared with ranking systems for the competitive scenario. An adventure mode with a rich story and giant bosses. Then we have Degen Royale. It is a multiplayer shooter game using PFP as in-game avatars. And the gameplay looks pretty good. Trevin vs NFT.sui covers some of this, so I recommend checking out some of his content if you want to learn more. Now the team behind Degen Royale is Introverse Digital Collectibles. Introverse is coming to SUI Network thanks to our partnership with Mistin Labs to pioneer Web3 gaming infrastructure with embeddable marketplaces for gaming studios and devs. We're excited to welcome SUI NFT characters soon in our flagship game, Degen Royale. And I learned about this because it was a recent announcement from SUI Network, so I recommend following everybody that I mentioned in today's video. Links for that will be in the description. And if you want to get started with Degen Royale, it is available on Steam. And one more announcement as SUI ventures into gaming, they have partnered with Team Liquid. Now, if you're not familiar with Team Liquid, they are the winners of the Intel Grand Slam Championship, home of the top athletes across 17 premier esports titles. And they do have a big following on social media. On X, they have 754,000 followers. And on Twitch, over 250,000. So they do have a lot of reach, especially in the gaming sector. And I predict that that is going to bring more users into the SUI gaming ecosystem or just into the SUI blockchain in general. So that was just a very quick review of what games are available to use. It was a very selective list because there's a lot of other games that are available and will be available in the near future on the SUI blockchain. If this video was helpful, you know what to do. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.